get ready to blast off into the past. We've all become super connected thanks to the internet. We can chat with friends who live miles away in seconds. But have you ever stopped to think about how big our home, planet Earth, really is? It's a massive ball measuring 6,371 kilometers or roughly 3,959 miles around. Thanks to satellites, we've got an amazing view of what that looks like from space. But before humans knew all this, Earth was a total mystery. It had been changing for millions of years and ended up with 7 continents and 5 oceans. So the question is, when was the very last place on our planet discovered? And what makes it so special? Let's dive into the fascinating history of exploration. By 2018, it's safe to say that humans have discovered every nook and cranny on Earth, from the tiniest park to the biggest statue, and everything in between. But how did we get here? When did our ancestors start uncovering all these amazing places? Did you know that people actually traveled to the United Kingdom before heading to France? It's time to map out this incredible journey through history and see when humans started exploring the world around them. Buckle up as we take a thrilling ride through thousands of years, from ancient civilizations to brave explorers who paved the way for our modern-day maps. Let's clear the way for our exploration adventure by setting aside science for now. But don't worry, we'll revisit it later. So, you know how we often talk about 7 continents? Well, imagine if those continents were actually all connected as one massive supercontinent called Pangaea. That's exactly what scientists believe happened around 250 million years ago. Over time, this enormous landmass started to break apart, forming 2 major chunks, Laurasia and Gondwana. These 2 landmasses would eventually become the foundation for the continents we know today. But that's still a long way off from our modern map. Let's follow the journey of Gondwana land as it breaks apart. It splits into Southern Hemisphere, Antarctica, South America, India, and Australia. On the other side, Laurasia forms Eurasia and North America. Can you imagine how easy travel would have been if these continents remained connected? No more jet lag or long flights. While we can't pinpoint an exact time for all this to happen, by piecing together research and facts, scientists have created a rough timeline of the supercontinent's formation and division over millions of years. Fast forward through millions of years of continents colliding and breaking apart, we finally arrive at a major discovery that changed human history. Fossils found in Ethiopia's northeastern part, dating back an astonishing 2.8 million years, reveal remnants of ancient human jawbones. This marks the beginning of our ancestors' journey as they started migrating and settling in various directions. Their nomadic lifestyle led to the spread of humans across the globe, resulting in today's staggering population of 7.4 billion people. Mind-blowing, right? And here's another fascinating fact. These ancient human fossils were found on the first continent ever discovered by our ancestors, Africa. As our ancestors continued their epic journey, they headed south and settled in southern Africa around 200,000 years ago, a major milestone. But that wasn't all. More ancient fossils were unearthed in Israel, revealing human presence dating back an incredible 177,000 years. This added Asia's second continent to the map. Meanwhile, Africa saw even more human settlements sprout up in present-day Sudan around 160,000 years ago. And as humans kept pushing eastwards, West Asia welcomed our ancestors with open arms. Or should we say, open deserts. Human footprints were found there about 125,000 years ago. Now things get really exciting. It seems our ancestors had mastered crossing seas and made their way to Arabia. Fast forward to around 90,000 to 80,000 years ago, and we've got Homo sapiens popping up in Central Africa and East Asia. Next stop, India, where human footprints showed up about 70,000 years ago. And while we were exploring this new continent, other parts of the world were also getting a human touch. Southeast Asia, North Africa, including Egypt, and even Australia started to see early Homo sapiens presence. This is when our incredible journey added another piece to the puzzle, marking the start of life on our third smallest, but super diverse continent. Let's shift gears to the Upper Paleolithic Age, a super cool era filled with groundbreaking discoveries. Around 56,000 years back in South America, specifically modern-day Brazil, our ancestors left behind some crucial clues, making this region one of the earliest known human settlements outside Africa and Asia. With the fourth continent slowly taking shape, Japan soon became another key stop on our journey, marking yet another milestone in human exploration. And just when we thought it was all wrapping up, Italy threw a fascinating twist to all. That's right, fossils found their date back an amazing 45,000 years ago, setting the stage for our fifth and final continent to be inhabited. Fasten your seatbelts as we dive into more exciting discoveries. The next stop on our prehistoric travel list is Great Britain. But how did early humans get there without passing through France first? That's a mind-bending puzzle, isn't it? And speaking of continents yet to be explored, let's not overlook the final one on the map. So, hang tight and join us for more as we unwrap the next part of this epic journey. Meanwhile, our ancestors continued their incredible migration story. They arrived in Germany around 43,000 years ago, marking a significant milestone. And just when you thought it couldn't get any wilder, they also set foot in Lithuania. The adventure continues. As early humans made their mark in Europe and Germany, Asia too got its turn to shine. Malaysia and New Guinea were among the new territories that saw human presence around 40,000 years ago. And guess what? Russia was also on this incredible migration map during the same time frame. Now, let's not forget we're exploring all 7 continents, and it's high time for North America to take center stage. That's right, folks, Canada, forming the northern part of America, joined the party around 40,000 years ago, the perfect backdrop for our next thrilling journey segment. Fast forward to 20,000 years ago, human footprints start popping up all over. Okinawa, France, Czech Republic, Poland, Portugal, and Sicily were just a few of the places where our ancestors left their mark. But here's an insane fact: humans arrived in Alaska way before they made it to Portugal. Talk about a wild migration route. Now that we're back on track, let's dive into another exciting period. 16,000 to 13,000 years ago. This is when the Americas really started coming together. Our ancestors explored and settled in the United States, Chile, Peru, and even Santa Rosa Island. And trust us, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. Hold on to your seat, because we're just getting started. As we move into the modern times, we hit the Holocene era, which kicked off around 12,000 years ago. During this time, from 12,500 to 9,000 years ago, our ancestors continued their incredible journey, reaching Ireland, Cyprus, Colombia, Norway, Argentina, Estonia, and Cambodia. Talk about a global adventure. But that's not all. 7,250 years ago, the tiny island of Malta in the Mediterranean was discovered. Fast forward to 4,000 years ago, and you'll find early humans bringing light to Arctic islands. By 3,500 years ago, they set their sights on the Pacific and kept discovering new islands till around 600 years ago in both oceans. During this Holocene period, we're witnessing human history unfolding at its most epic. Let's dive into the final chapter. It was only about 700 years ago that New Zealand was stumbled upon. Can you believe it? And here's a fascinating fact: Australia and New Zealand are practically neighbors, yet their discovery is separated by an astonishing 60,000-year gap. During this time, explorers also discovered islands in the Atlantic, like Auckland Islands, Kermadec Islands, Azores, and Cape Verde. But wait, there's more. The modern era didn't officially kick in until the 1500s, and even then, many parts of our world remained uncharted. To this day, we still haven't fully explored the last continent, and the Arctic, Atlantic, and Pacific Oceans are still uncovering their hidden islands. This journey through human history has been absolutely mind-blowing. Let's keep going. As we sailed into the Indian Ocean, humanity discovered its new island homes. Mauritius in 1638, Reunion in 1642, and Rodrigues in 1690. One became part of our ever-growing map. Meanwhile, islands kept popping up, and people started making them their own. But hold on to your hats. We saved the best for last. The final and most epic discovery was of Antarctica, the 7th continent. This jaw-dropping revelation rounded off our incredible journey through time, revealing that there's still so much more to explore and learn about our amazing world. Fast forward to the early 1900s, when Antarctica was officially discovered. But here's the amazing part. The first human settlements didn't appear until a whopping 70 years later, in 1948. This mind-blowing delay makes sense, given that Antarctica is Earth's chilliest and most unforgiving frontier. Yet, it's hard to believe this frozen giant often gets left out of our continent conversations, considering it covers an enormous 14 million square kilometers. The future belongs to the next gen as scientists uncover its hidden treasures, a diverse array of minerals waiting to be discovered. Today, research centers from around the globe are building their bases here, marking a new era for humanity's exploration and understanding of this incredible continent. But here's what gets even more fascinating. Did you know Antarctica boasts its own dry valleys? These extreme environments thrive at high altitudes where aridity reigns supreme, making them a unique wonder of our planet. The Victoria Land region near McMurdo Research Station is one such spot that's got scientists buzzing. Meanwhile, over the past century, new discoveries have continued to surface, like Macquarie Island in 1948, Crozet Islands in the Indian Ocean in 1963, and Severnaya Islands in the Arctic in 1974. These recent finds leave us wondering what other uncharted territories await our curiosity and exploration. Now it's your turn. Where do you think the next big discovery will happen? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video